Good evening, doctors, and all of you who are preparing for the NEET PG 2023. Good evening to all. Uh, it's a long time that I posted the about the NEET this GIT first part along with the question and presentation 2 week back, and I didn't post the answer and present. That's why I got delayed due to some work because I was busy in that one, so I didn't posted one. But today I got the opportunity, and I have posted the answers in the description box. You can download it from there, and also I posted the part 2 questions. 50 questions are there, so you can go through these questions and try to give the answers. So what I'll do is, meantime, you try to attempt the questions for next 24 hours at home, and after 24 hours, I'll post a link in the same video, in which you can download the presentations related to this second part, which will include the GI surgery, hepatology, and pancreas. So those things can be accessed by you, and you can download all the things which will be helpful for you. As you all aware that questions is now shifted towards the next mode. So and the questions will come as the integrated one. So that's why the NMC bill, which was implemented in 2019, push the questions towards the integrations. And this year, the integrated questions were asked, and because of that integrations, because um, all of you who appeared in the NEET PG 2022 were not expecting this type of integrated questions, in which nobody can claim this is the questions from the pathology, this is a question from the microbiology, because mix of the questions were there, and subjects were integrated in a way that you have to think and you have to apply your knowledge to answer the questions. That's why the merit was below than the 2020. And looking at these 2021, looking at these all factors, the things strike to my mind that okay, I have some insight in and things and the questionnaires, so why not we help to the our fraternity. So that why I already posted the inflammation integrated questions, the respiratory questions, GIT part 1, and now GIT part 2. So three things has been completed. Next week I'll post, I'll take another system, that's a big system, because we have taken the air, food, now circulation. So cardiovascular system, I'll try to split in two part, because that's also very important. And if it's splits into two part, then I'll split it, otherwise it will in one part. I'll try to put it in cardiovascular and circulation, blood, into different sections. So that thing will I'll post it. So if when you will download the part 1 question answers, then what you do is you go through the answers explanation and just try to make different questions from the language of the answer with the similar options. If you able to make 2, 3, or 4 question from the answer with the similar options, then definitely guaranteed you will score with the flying colors in your next NEET PG 2023 exams. So that's there. For example, if you see the one questions which was I answered in the for sample answer was there, the arsenic contaminations. So, but there is a lead contamination question in option. Lead was there. The explanation of lead was there. Organophosphor, OP poisoning. So, what is the presentation on skin? OP poisoning can easily be seen, or what system will be involved, which you can see and judge the about the OP poisoning. Similarly, anatomical positions were given. Uh, then if the clinical scenario were given, like metformin, questions about the pharmacological questions about metformin, because that's very important, and importance of this graph interpretation. The graph interpretation, as usually in PSM we studied about some graph and their interpretations, but now in integrated approach you must know about the different type of graphical presentation of clinical scenario, especially in the infections, so that you can judge the what type of organelle involved in this infections. This is a 4 year, a 4 hour, 6 hour, 12 hour, 24 hour. At what time period is there, which is showing the peak of infection. So these type of questions were explained. Then the anti-ulcer drugs. There was a question of anti-ulcer drug in which the question is one, but if you go through the answer, when you download the answer, then your whole anti-ulcer component will be covered, and you can make 6 7 questions out of this single question. So this type of integrated questions were there, as clinical questions with the radiological image. Then one question about these some I give some rashes, psoriatic rashes over there. So what is the condition over there? So if if I change the clinical scenario, and if I change the questions language, then definitely these rashes will be of different, the answer will be different. So these type of things were there in the part 1, and in part 2 also you will find the similar type of questions, in which you will see the questions mainly on the GI surgery, um, that what happens, what is the diagnosis, the surgeon resected the portion, and you seeing at the portion, you have to make pathological diagnosis. So that's a tricky question, because no pathological finding is given, just you look at the picture which surgeon resected a portion, and then what is the pathological diagnosis. So these type of questions, and some surfaces given, some on excised surface, some kind of growth is seen. So what is there? So all kind of things you will find in these 50 questions. um, Mix of the diagrammatic questions, mix of the pathological slide questions, gross appearance questions, radiological images questions, so that it will cover everything on these aspects. And when tomorrow I will post the uh, presentation on this one, related to this one, you will find some import, because these 50 questions will cover about the NEET PG, targeted for the NEET PG. But in November your INI CET exam is coming. So to cover that exam, I will post some 2 3 4 questions and 2 3 4 special slides, which will be more relevant to the INI CET examinations. And remember, these questions are from the uh, question bank. So these are the very thoroughly researched questions, and these questions are very important one. And if you go through these questions, definitely it will help you to score, not only score more, but also to understand the subject, and also to understand about the concept of integrations, the how the things are integrated, and how the questions will be asked, so that you will score more. And my request to all of you who prepare for the NEET PG 2023, to post these, download these question answers of part 1 and questions of part 2, and spread in your Telegram groups, because I am not tech savvy, and I don't have any Telegram account also. So spread in that your PG 2023 groups, so that all the students can get benefit from these questions, and it will help you in the examination. So this is all about. And again I repeat that you will have NEET PG, last NEET PG, and the next examination both in 2023. NEET PG will cover the admission for the 2023-24 session, while next will cover the admission for the session 2024-25. So this is all. And second thing, again to repeat, the NMC notifications, bureaucratic decision, not a technical decision, not suggested by the doctors body. It is purely a bureaucratic decision, that those who are going to participant in the NEET PG 2022 counseling, please be careful. If you join, then you have to complete the course. You can't resign. But till 2021, there is a window that you can resign and can participate in this year counseling. But from next year onwards, you will lose this window. This window will be closed. So whoever want to take admission, if your branch of choice is there, and if you think that you can complete the PG in that branch, then join. If you think, okay, I'll try my luck for the next time, then you can try for the next time. So this is there. Tomorrow evening or day after tomorrow morning hour, around 11 or 12 o'clock, I'll post, because I have already received the DNB incremental data, seat incremental data. So analysis, I'll do tomorrow the analysis in my system, and then I'll post the video about the expected DNB cutoff video. So this is all from my side, uh, to give you the assistance for the NEET PG 2023. So request to all of you, go through the links which is in description box, download the answers of the part 1, and check how much questions you attempted, and how much questions were right, and how much questions wrong, why the wrong reason. Read the explanation in the question answer, then you will come to know that why this my attempted question was wrong. So this is all, and thank you very much for patience, and please spread these questions and answer of the questions of part 1 in your Telegram groups. Thank you very much. Have a nice evening, and keep study hard, so that you can have flying colors in the next examination, which is a NEET PG and INICET. So my effort will be to increase your score. Thank you very much.